Personal defense weapons play a huge role in Phantom Forces, being the category with the most guns, beating the assault rifles by one firearm. PDWs are made for CQC, which stands for Close Quarter Combat. These guns are often portrayed as high fire rate, low range, with excellent handling. However, there has been three guns I wanted to discuss about today: the MP7, K7, and the KRISS Vector. All three of them have very high fire rate and minimum recoil, making them a deadly encounter at close range. But which one of them stands above the rest? That is today's subject. I will be giving legitimate facts about these guns and my personal opinion. If you have any objections, please politely tell me in the comments below. Now, let's begin. Let's start with the MP7, a rank 9 PDW that does 30 maximum damage at 40 studs and 18 minimum damage at 90 studs. It has an astonishing fire rate of 950 RPM and a time to kill of 0.12 seconds. It has a max size of 30 rounds and also has the ability to have a bullet in the chamber, making it 31. It has a muzzle velocity of 2000 studs per second, making it the PDW with the fastest bullet. With a penetration depth of 1.8 studs, it outclasses most of others of its kin. At last, it has a suppression of 0.2. Most starter players would use this PDW for its high fire rate. This gun also has its drawbacks too. Having a high fire rate means you are going to mag dump faster, hence needing to reload more often. Another disadvantage is its damage. It's a 4-shot kill at close range, but then drops to a depressive 6-shot kill at range. On the upside, this PDW has close to zero recoil even without attachments, making it one hell of a gun to go against even at longer distances. Its handling is also very good in general, but I won't go too deep into the details. Overall, this gun is a good one, but I don't enjoy using it. The reason why is because of its ear-murdering sound when you shoot it. My attachments on it are the reflex sight, compensator, folding grip, and green laser. Next up, we have the K7, the new Korean SMG added in the Korean update. A rank 84 unlocked gun dealing 30 maximum damage at 60 studs and 17 minimum damage at 152 studs. This one has an even higher fire rate of 1100 RPM with a TDK of 1/10 of a second. It has a max size of 30 rounds and has the ability to chamber an extra round. Despite all the great things about it, it has the lowest muzzle velocity out of all the PDWs, reaching at 1300 studs per second, and it has a decent suppression of 0.5 studs. This PDW is quite unique. It has an integral suppressor and has the ability to attach a few muzzle attachments. What's more intriguing is that you don't lose your suppressor after attaching it. This gun only has a bit of vertical recoil and can be easily countered. This gun has the fastest reload time out of all the PDWs, having a tactical reload time of 1.8 seconds and an empty reload time of 2.7 seconds. Overall, it's an amazing gun to use and works just fine with no attachments. I really enjoy using it because of its smooth sound when shooting it. My setup on it are the half-ring sight, the compensator, angled grip, and green laser. At last, we have the KRISS Vector, unlocked a luxurious rank 100 dealing 35 maximum damage at 30 studs and 18 minimum damage at 100 studs. This SMG is famous for having the highest fire rate amongst the PDWs at an extreme 1200 RPM and a time to kill similar to its predecessor. This gun, with a smaller mag of 25 rounds, can also chamber an extra bullet. It has a muzzle velocity of 1700 studs per second, a penetration depth of 0.5 studs, and a suppression of 0.2, which are all pretty decent for an SMG. A lot of people would buy this early instead of waiting to get to rank 100 to get it, myself included. This gun destroys everything in its path at close range but becomes very much useless at longer distances. recoil becomes more noticeable and you're wasting ammo trying to snipe your target. Pairing this with a long-range secondary such as the Deagle or the Obrez can make you a devastating rival if skilled enough. I used to enjoy this gun quite a lot, but later I lost interest in it. Maybe I got bored. Overall, this is a solid SMG that's more than capable of doing its job at close range. My setup on this is a muzzle brake, stubby grip, remove stock, and 9mm converter. At the end of the day, I think the best of these three would be the K7 for a few reasons. It has a similar TTK to the Vector, yet it has much better handling than both other competitors. Having a suppressed gun means you won't pop up as much on the radar as you would with other guns, yet you can still put muzzle attachments on it without losing your suppressor. This is my reasoning, and you may have yours. I am not saying the other guns are bad, I just prefer the K7. If you'd like to share your opinion on this video, the comment section is there. Thanks for watching.